have a friend of sorts that lived in one of these houses here. I don't know what happened to him. So many people used to know that I don't know what happened to them. This is the school where I did my A-levels. Quite nice. You can go in there, it's just you'll go down that narrow lane there, or should have turned up the hill there instead. I haven't been through there for quite a long time. Maybe they've changed a lot. They've built these houses right next to it, which I find really weird. Yep, graffiti is becoming a lot more common. I've noticed more new graffiti on some of the structures at the edges of town. Just stupid stuff as well. So these houses back onto the river, but the river's actually quite far away, so these old houses have very long gardens. They have Sort of two churches right next to each other. I can't read that on the. The Oddfellows Hall I just passed is some sort of Masonic thing. If you pay attention, there's quite a few buildings with those architectural styles in town. So this thing called the Order of Oddfellows or something. Very strange. Here's another very ancient building here. This one. Sort of a churchy type thing, like a chapel or something. Up there used to be like a shortcut through this sort of wasteland, wild area. It takes you up to what we call the squirrel woods, right? But nowadays they've built all these houses up there, look, you see them? There used to be a guitar shop here. I still don't think it's there anymore. Don't know what that is. Strange. The Haven, Life and Business Mentoring. What is that? No, that sort of thing never used to be here now. Sugar Nails. The shops change so quickly nowadays. The old gas station got turned into like a hipster bar. I think it's changed names or changed owners already. Yeah, this is the old post office. There's a tiny little lane round the back there. It's called, it has a special name, like it's like Butcher's Lane or Slaughter Lane or something like that. Warburtons. I like them. I bet they're taking them to Tesco's Express or something. Surely they're not selling them on the market, pretending they've made them themselves or something. I like their. Oh, it's getting busy now. Look. I like the Warburtons crumpets. Warburtons crumpets are good. Yeah, it's getting a bit too busy for me. Let's get out of town, out of the town centre. I haven't been to the market for ages. I used to go with my nan, although I don't remember really buying much. I mean, they never had much money. Hopefully we're going to get to see an almost empty Bourton Park, which rarely happens, especially at the weekends in summer. No, not as empty as I'd have liked. Just hit my head on that branch. Face full of leaves. Yeah, there's quite a few people. It's probably better to do this at like 5:30, 6 a.m. Depends. It might not get dark light that early anymore. It's August now. I haven't been fishing this year, but that is where I like to fish a lot sometimes. Yeah, this is not really the right time of day to see it, but this is my favourite time of year, like season wise, in terms of the weather, how everything looks, how it feels to be outside. Oops, nearly fell in the river there. See that graffiti back there? It's a club and you're not invited. It's like this sort of childish shitty graffiti that wasn't very common in the past. Go up here because I haven't been up for a while. It's a bit easier for me to ride up here. Road's already busy. Look, start to hate that road nowadays. Yeah, so they've got a nice farm shop down here. Me and my mum went there a few months ago, and yeah, do nice food. They got cats as well, which is good. I've got to be careful because I've got high blood pressure and my heart was felt like it was really beating quite hard all of yesterday evening. don't know why my bike's making that noise. It's just I had to I changed the tyres over, swapped the front and back. I had a puncture, so I thought I might as well. Had no puncture repair kit, so I fixed it with like super glue and paper and stuff. Probably started cooking already. 8 AM, 2 PM. So yeah, they start. Probably start at 8 AM. I guess they run on Saturday, so they'll be open in like half an hour. So they've probably already started work. Yes, the fields are starting to look really nice. I didn't really like how it looked. This gate was open before. There are footpaths that go across this countryside, but I've never actually been down them because they're footpaths, they're not bike trails, and you can see there's a lot of animals and gates, so maybe do it with my cousin sometime if I can. There's actually, I was looking on the map yesterday, there's so many places that I haven't been to, especially when you consider all the footpaths. So many, just whole areas that I've not really penetrated into at all. Yep, the fields are looking beautiful. I didn't so much like how it looked 2 or 3 weeks ago. Just looked very dry and boring and yellow. Now it's starting to have this sort of autumnal, late summer look to it that's really nice. really hot places, like Mediterranean, but like Cyprus, Crete, the Canary Islands, pretty much. Never went to like southern France or Italy. I went to southern France with my girlfriend in like 2006. It's pretty good. Like it. I've been to Germany when I was working at an IT company. It was in the winter though. We only went to Cologne, so we only went to a city. So I didn't really experience Germany properly. I can kind of guess what these countries are like though, just from seeing pictures, because they're not that different to England. Oh, look at that Dino turf. Look at it, horrible. It's pathetic little houses. Can you imagine what it's going to be like to live in England in like 200 years? Just every house will be like this, or worse. Feels like scenery is so different to what I'm used to normal. We used to go to Cornwall sometimes, not like loads, but 2 or 3 times. Stayed there for a few days, or maybe a week. One time was with my girlfriend, I remember. Good times. That was a long time ago. I don't know how much it's changed now. So I like that. I like the Devon and Cornwall TV show. It's pretty good. And the Yorkshire and Lake District one is good too. But I don't travel much apart from on my bike nowadays. We went to Wales in 2018, September 2018. It was really good. But apart from that, so it's been like 4 years since I've been on holiday. And then basically in my 20s, after university, I never went on holiday. Basically for like 10 years or something. Well, I'd say 8, it'd be 8 years. Hey there. One of my aunties, or great aunties, used to own a farm, right? And in the barn they used to stack all these hay bales up. We used to climb on them to try and find chicken eggs. It was a chicken farm, and I guess some of the chickens were wild. And there was also wild cats, like barn cats, that sort of you could never find them. They'd always disappear as soon as they saw you. It was weird. Oh, I can hear that as well. You're already. Been to Kew Gardens in London a few times. That's nice. That's nice. Kew Gardens in London. Even though it's London, it's actually quite nice. Been to a lot of the like big famous gardens. Can't remember the names. There's one in Essex near where my nan lives. Something. It might be Hyde Hall. Might be Hyde Hall or something. Oh my god, there's traffic. It's probably about 8 o'clock now, 8 am. There's one in Wales called Bodmin or something. There's been so many motorbikes out lately, it's weird. Yeah, there's one called Bodmin Gardens in Wales. It's really good. I think it's called that. I've been to loads. I've been to the Eden project in Cornwall, which is like this giant bubble with like a rainforest inside it. It's really cool. It's so hot in there though.